Well, the current state of women in STEM in Australia right now is quite staggering. Of all the graduates that get through university and VET programs, only 16% of them are females. So something has to change. The people who can participate in the Murdoch Wise Women program are Year 8 to Year 10 schoolgirls and their parents and their teachers.
My advice to high school girls is to follow your passion. STEM is great for girls as well as boys, and there are lots of opportunities for you. You do not need to stick to one area of specialization. The beauty of a STEM field is that you can follow your dream. There are many job opportunities, and the horizon is so wide.
We probably need to give more options to students in early age. We had to give them not just the science, but the examples of science and the successful examples of women in science. Because looking at science and looking at the books, they can be pretty scary. You see these big books, a lot of numbers, algorithm, and you always see these old men in the portrait with a microscope and things. You never see the girls. Or you always see the girls in a certain way that they even don't look like a girl sometimes. We had to give this option to girls. Girls can be girls and can be a scientist at the same time. And they don't have to be scared to be the combination of these two.
Science, technology, engineering and maths are in fact skills and are a kind of toolkit for 75% of careers. So while you may not be thinking about where you're going to use that particular algebraic equation, the skills that you're learning and kind of the brain exercise that you're doing is actually important to 3/4 of careers. So if you cut yourself off from that, it's just really, limiting that sort of career area.
I have a niece who's a high school girl currently now, and it's very tempting to drop down in maths levels or to not take those hard subjects because it may be stressful. But my advice to her and to all of the girls out there is to have a go, stick with it and study hard. You have the ability, just as the boys do.